Evening, everybody. I'm just gonna make a trash bag for my car. When I sold my car before, I left it in it, and I really need another one. So I thought I would bring you along while I do it. It's really simple. I'm just using scrap. So you're gonna need 2 pieces of outer material, 10 by 10, 2 pieces of lining, 10 by 10, and 2 pieces of interfacing, 10 by 10. And so let me get those going. I'm gonna go look through my scrap, and my car's gray and light gray inside, so I want to see what I got to make it out of, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have 2 pieces 10 by 10 of interfacing. This is a little bit thicker than what I use for my clothing. And then you need a piece 2.5 by about 20, and this is going to be the strap. And then I have 10 by 10. This is going to be my lining. And believe it or not, this is what I'm going to be using for my outside. So with your outside pieces, you're going to place your interfacing down. Shiny spot, that's the glue. The mat is the right side. So shiny glue and mat is the right side. So just put your interfacing down. I'll try to get it just about as even as I can. Okay, and then just press it on. And you're going to do this to both sides. Or both pieces, I mean. And just be sure it's sticking. Okay, let me get these done. I gotta trim a little off that top. That seems to be holding. Okay, get your 2 pieces that you put the interfacing on. And you're going to sew up your sides and the bottom. So if you're using a print, just be sure you got your print going the way you want it. I guess that's all right. Get the camera down. Okay, now you're going to sew up your sides, your bottom, and your side. Leave your top opened. And this is a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, so it'll be like this. Okay, get your lining and pin up your sides. But on the bottom, you're going to leave an opening so we can turn this. And again, this is a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So then just come in a few inches on each side of your bottom. and be sure you reinforce them. So here and here. So I'm going to start here, end here. This will be our opening to turn it. Okay, so get sewing that 1/2 inch. Okay, so you have your bottom opened a little and your top opened. So now we're going to box the corners. And boxing the corner is, and get this down. Kind of open this up. And get that point. And you want to get it as straight as you can. So even on both sides. And there's your point. Just like that. So from the point, go up 2 inches. Okay. And place a couple pins in there. Or you can draw a line if you want. Okay. I'll probably draw a line. If I can find a marking pin. Okay, so that's 2 inches up from the point. So which is right here. Just draw your line. Do this on the table, but okay. Now you're going to do this to all 4 sides. And what you're going to do is just sew on this line. Back stitch a couple times. Come through. So you'll have something like this. I got so much thread around here. Then you can clip your corner. So just leave like a 1/4 inch. So you've clipped that corner off. Okay, and there's that. See, and this will make it look like a box. Okay, do the exact same thing to this one and to your main outside color. Okay, so from the point, 2 inches. Pin it. Sew it and clip. So sew that again and then clip it and do your material that has the interfacing on it. Okay, so turn your outer part of your bag right side out and put your liner in or put your inner part in your liner. You want right sides together. And then just get your squares, your boxed end right. So you can push it down. Okay, now we have to make the strap before we sew this up. Let's see, there's our hole for the bottom where we'll turn this right. Okay, we have to make our strap. So come over to your ironing board. This is like 2.5 by, what did I say? About 22. It's probably going to be a little long, but that's okay. So fold this in half, your top part. It's kind of just like making bias tape. Then fold this one to match that one. Fold it on top of each other. And then you're going to top stitch both sides of this, or both edges. Okay. I need to get some water for my iron. Probably more bobbin too. So sew top stitch here and top stitch here all the way. Okay, now fold this in half. Yeah, it's going to be a little long, but I might cut it down a little. Let me see. It's going to be 12. So I'm just going to take a couple inches off, so it'll just be 20. Okay, then find the center of your bag. So I'm just going to pin it right here for now. And then I'll measure. Let's see. We got that was pretty good. 4 1/4. Okay, now we're gonna sew the top. So just get everything pretty straight as the best you can and match up your seams. And then just keep pinning around. Now I'll probably do a 5/8 stitch because I want to be sure that I grab my handle. Okay, so then you're going to sew this all the way around. And I hope I don't run out of bobbin. Just get that top even. ends in here. And then I'm gonna take off my arm on my sewing machine. I think it'll be easier to just set this in. Okay. All right, now just sew this all the way around. Okay, be sure that your strap is in between your lining and the bag. So just kind of stuff it down there the best you can. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so you have it just like this. Be sure everything is tucked in good. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go 5/8 because I want to be sure that I get my strap, and I'm gonna go over it just a couple times. So like I said, I'm gonna slip this in here. So 5/8. Okay, once you get that done, I'm just gonna take my pinking shears and I'm just gonna go along this edge. And that's just gonna get some of the bulkiness off of this bag. Okay, then with the hole in the middle, or in the bottom, start bringing this through, turning it right side out. Okay. Now with this hole, you can either sew it, because it's going to be hidden. You can sew it, or you can use the fuse tape. You can whip stitch it, but I'm just going to sew it. I'm first going to press it real quick. Okay, and you want to sew very close to this fold line, as close as you can. Okay, now you're going to get this all set, and you're going to press this seam, this top seam, and then we'll top stitch around. And then our bag will be done. And then you can just put this around your shifter. So let me get this pressed. I might have to get water from the iron. Now, some people use waterproof canvas. You can put a little plastic bag in here, or just don't put anything wet. But these are washable. And this is my sleeve ironing board. got off of Amazon. So just roll those corners so you get a nice Oh, the bird's, I think, gonna start talking. I hurt my hand today on the pool pump filter or whatever, and it's the hand I had surgery on, so it's really sore tonight. Okay, so get this, and then we'll just top stitch it, and we'll be done. Okay, so go back to the sewing machine and just top stitch it, you know, like 3/8 all along. Okay, so there it is. Just your little bag, trash bag. Put it on your shifter and throw your trash in it. Easy as that. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Just something easy to make. Like I said, I had one for my other car, and when I sold it, I left it in there, and I wish I didn't, because these came in really handy. So, all right. That's it for tonight. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. Don't forget the special video for the free pattern for August. It's next week or pretty soon after that. And tomorrow I'll figure out something. I was thinking another shirt, but I'll see what I got to do. I have a few more things of material, some fall stuff. So I'll figure out something. If it's placemats or something, I'll figure out something for us to do. But anyways, you all have a good night. Pray for our country, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.